Nurse Gunn, report to room 427.
Some days won't deliver, and some days passing by. I'll be working here forever, at least until I die. Damn if you do, and damn if you don't.
Nurse Gunn, report to room 427.
I wish someone would tell me why I haven't asked her out yet.
Because you're married and have 5 kids?
No, that's not it.
Because your wife owns a crossbow and isn't afraid to use it?
I believe that's it.
Boy, what a state. The wind really does come sweeping down the plain. Then up your dress and out your cleavage. I may go out again. Is everything going okay this morning?
Oh, everything except that nurse from the registry. I'm sorry, but I just don't think it's professional for a nurse to lean over and ask a heart patient, how do you like these babies?
You know, I get so sick of them sending me that kind of help. I spent 8 backbiting, hellish years mastering compassion so I could be a damn good nurse. And then some little IUD with shoes comes waltzing in here. Well, it's time to set her straight about that. Come here, dear. Sit down. Let me explain something to you. You like the doctors, don't you?
Yeah.
Doctors are idiots. They are. They're pompous asses who think we're their maids. We aren't. We're medically trained professionals who mop up spittle and feed sick people tapioca pudding till they puke, then we clean that up. God, I hate my life.
I don't know who you are, but you're depressing the hell out of me.
Look, Miss Legs Over Easy. I'm your boss, Rachel Gunn, RN. FAAN, a BSN from OSU, and MS from SMU, and 15 years more experience than YOU.
I don't care. I have big BOBS.
Yes, but my bobs don't have a shelf life. Now, just one more thing. Say whee.
We?
She couldn't even say whee right. It's supposed to be whee. What an idiot.
Hi. Isn't it a lovely day?
Oh, the loveliest. I just fired a nurse. My bank is now a Del Taco, and I have to rent out the other side of my duplex again. The little old lady I was renting it to skipped out on me last week without paying.
Rachel, she didn't skip out on you. That poor old woman dropped dead.
Oh, let's pick nits, shall we?
Now cheer up, Rachel.
Oh, easy enough for you. You believe in an orderly universe and get to save souls. I, on the other hand, get to save urine in little bottles.
Now, Rachel, that's just your empty duplex talking. I wish I could help you rent it out.
Oh, that's all right, Joan. I guess I wasn't expecting any real estate tips from someone who lives with 100 other women in a dank cave. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just being too picky. Here, Becky, read my ad.
No pets. Okay, small pets. Definitely no kids. Okay, small kids. Absolutely no zoo animals. Okay, a monkey.
Maybe Dr. Dunkel would rent your place. I hear his ex-wife got everything but his beeper and 2 pairs of pants.
I hear he couldn't keep anything but his beeper in his pants.
Oh, imagine that. Oh, pray. There. Well, my job is done. I guess I'll go eat. Pretty good life, huh?
We're so alike, she and I.
I broke my pencil.
Oh, good morning, Dr. Dunkel.
Where's the other nurse? The one with the low-cut dress, the short skirt, and the face of some sort, I think.
She had to leave us. Her pimp was suddenly taken ill. May I help you without twirling my dress around my neck?
You could get me a hot stick to gouge my eyes out with in case you ever do.
I smell rubber. And food. I smell rubber food.
Male nurses have always scared me.
Shh. He happens to be very good at this.
Yep. There's either an alien food source coming toward us, or someone's been having illicit sex with a potato.
What?
Ah, the smell of coffee brewing and old men dying. Doesn't that just say breakfast?
Jeanette, you're a wonderful dietitian, but what in holy hell is this?
I'm not a doctor, but I'd say that's a colon.
Oh, I'm a doctor. It's a colon, all right.
It is not. It's a specially formulated entree I've come up with for cardio patients on a restricted diet. Oh, it's good. Here, try it. It's really quite tasty. Here, Zac, you try it.
Yeah, it works great.
I'm going to forgive you for that, Zac. Just because your ancestors thought they could make it rain by sacrificing a prairie dog and an occasional settler doesn't mean I don't have great respect for you and the ways of your people.
Thank you. We do use all parts of the buffalo, you know.
Well, I'm going down to post-op to check on a patient.
Oh, you had a patient make it to post-op. Gee, now you'll have to read the next chapter.
You know, I could fix that stoop.
Rachel, I'm going to run these files down to admissions.
Oh, here's another copy of my ad. Would you mind putting it on the bulletin board down there for me?
Yeah, sure.
Potato?
Good morning, Mr. Bellows.
Not for the poor starving victims in here, it isn't. I want something to eat.
Not this morning. They're waiting for you down in surgery.
Are you sure it's me they're waiting for? Knowing you people, you probably mixed me up with somebody else.
Well, let's see. Shamu, that's you, right? And don't worry, we'll have your blowhole repaired in no time.
Tell me something. Why did a surly, ill wind of a woman like you decide to become a nurse?
Well, let's see. After I lost my bid for re-election to the House of Lords, I bounced around for a while as a drummer for Led Zeppelin. And then one day I said to my roommate, Madonna, if there was just a job where I could wear big white shoes and carry fat men on my back to the bathroom, what a happy woman I'd be.
I hope that you wrench every single muscle in your back trying to lift me on that thing.
Oh, please, Mr. Bellows, I'm a professional. I know how to avoid back injury and heavy lifting. That's why I brought Dane here. Dane, we need to bring Mr. Bellows down to surgery.
Get on the gurney. Move, you sack of whale meat.
Now, just relax and enjoy yourself. Dr. Jankowski is an excellent surgeon.
He's not my surgeon. Dr. Robbie is.
Oh, well, he's an excellent golfer.
Wait. What's going to happen to me during surgery? I'm scared.
Well, there's nothing about the surgery to be scared about. It's when you get back up here you're going to wish we'd switched your ID bracelet because I'm going to make you my personal project. I'm going to teach you once and for all that salt is a condiment, not a side dish. See you in a couple of hours. Move him out.
You two lifted that man by yourselves? Oh, I'm impressed. You know, we doctors don't say it often enough, but you nurses should be commended. We'd be nothing without you.
Are you serious?
Of course not. Just a little doctor humor, you silly forklift. Give me Mr. Beasley sedated?
Yes.
Good. Then no one will see me talking to you, especially about this.
About what?
Me renting your duplex.
So it's true what they say about you. Oh, how the mighty rich have fallen.
Hey, Don't you worry about me, nursey. I'll be filthy rich again before you can say I clean bedpans for a living. Now, does this place come with a garage? Or am I gonna have to park my Ford Fiesta, status symbol of divorced men everywhere, out on the lawn?
It has a double garage, but I'm not sure you'd like it if you saw it. And I know I wouldn't like it if I saw you in it. I'm still trying to keep out the riffraff. You know what I mean? Riff.
Yes, horsehead, I do. But I'm gonna overlook that, and your crooked teeth, for now. Thanks to my ex-wife. Oh, perhaps a member of your coven. I'm desperately in search of some decent low-rent housing. I'm temporarily living in a really terrific home. Perhaps you've heard of it? It's called Mobile.
You're living in a mobile home?
Oh, of course. You're a nurse. You're used to grinding poverty and despair. But a doctor shouldn't have to drive 43 miles twice a day, some of it on paved roads, all for the joy of knowing he lives just a geek's throw away from his bestest next-door neighbors, Tilly and Moose. Did I mention that Moose can breathe through his palms and Tilly weaves dresses out of human hair?
Well, I am losing money every day, and my apartment is still empty, and, well, I guess you aren't the worst tenant I can think of. Yes, you are. God, I hate doctors. I hate your stupid doctor's license plates that allow you to park any damn place you please while us poor nurses have to sneak in and out of the handicap spots. And I hate your stupid little doctor's bags, which I suspect are filled with Johnny Walker empties and those tired, unsatisfied, inflatable women. So take your dumb diplomas and stinking stethoscopes and go Motel 6 yourself to sleep. Be gone, foul shadow.
Oh, I get it. It's so seldom in life that a nurse gets a chance to lord it over a doctor. You want me to beg.
No, I don't.
Oh, sure you do. You want me down on my knees, don't you?
No, I don't.
You want me to plead with you.
I do not.
Then what do you want?
Dance. You can move in tomorrow. But just remember one thing. If you ever come lumbering up to my house in your boxer shorts looking for a cup of sugar, I will gun you down like common street trash. Welcome to the neighborhood. I can't believe I just rented my duplex to a man whose doctoral thesis was Earth, planet, or that stuff in your shoes. How come nothing good ever happens to me?
Excuse me, where's Nurse Gunn?
I don't know. Wait a minute. It's coming back to me now. I'm Nurse Gunn. You wouldn't by chance be Mr. Bullet?
No, my name's Thor. Is your place still for rent?
Well,
yes.
Well, is it really big?
I'm afraid to look. Oh, my apartment. Yes, well, it's as big as a house. Would you like to see it? I can meet you there at nooner. I mean, noon.
Help! I've fallen, and I can't get up. Thank you. Could I have some water, please?
Oh, yes. I'll get it for you. I'm a registered nurse, you know.
I'll see you later.
Oh.
I signed that lease. Here's your copy. Oh, and I already sold my mobile home to one of my neighbors. The one they call Tiny Head.
Now,
Now you've got to rent to Dr. Dunkel.
You're right. I have no choice.
There's a guy named Thor doing butt clenches in the lobby.
You're right. I have no choice. Honey!
Well, I sure don't want to be around tomorrow when you tell Dr. Dunkel you rented his place out.
I know what I did was a little irresponsible, but there's no way I could have looked that guy in the arm and said no.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Joan.
What's in the sack?
Just me. You mean this. I brought some snacks. Hope you like potato chips.
Oh, none for me. That brand is just full of sodium. Well, Jeanette's a dietitian. She knows.
No dip. I like her.
Who could that be?
If my prayers are being answered, it's Mr. Tall, Dark, and Pumped. I owe you big.
Hi, Rachel. I really hate to bother you, but do you have a cassette player I could borrow?
Gee, I hope so. Come on in. I want you to meet some friends from work. Oh, here's Jeanette and Becky and Sister Joan.
How do you do, Mr. Pumped?
No, Joan. His name is Thunderbutt. I mean... Thor. What is it you said you needed?
Your cassette player?
Oh, yeah, right.
Thanks. I'm entered in the Mr. Big Guy Dance Contest next week. Hey, would you like to see my...
Yes!
I think I better go. I gotta work on my big finish.
Oh, I'll be over in a minute. I can help you with that. We can dance around for a while, and then I could wash you like a cat.
Who was that?
Well, it all depends. Were you still planning on moving in?
Yes.
Then that would be your roommate.
You rented to him instead of me? Why?
How long have you been blind?
I signed that lease. I wrote this check. I danced for you. Get rid of him.
All right. I'll tell him he has to leave, but I'm gonna need a little time.
How long?
2 years.
Okay. I can understand you're wanting him to stay. And I don't mind.
You don't?
No. As long as you don't mind me having my favorite nurse transferred to your floor. You remember Betty, don't you?
Big Bad Betty, the human machete? He's just bluffing. Even he would never want to work with a woman who bit off her own nose in a barroom fight.
Hey, I could handle it. I'm not the one who'd have to stand nose to gaping hole with her and tell her the doctors are the only ones that get to touch the knives.
There's no way you could ever go over my head to get her to work on my floor.
Chuck, Dave, can I get a nurse transferred to the 4th floor?
You swine.
You should have thought of that before you rented my duplex to a man with bigger breasts than yours. Hi, Rachel here, probably old lady Gunn to you. Has something to discuss. Can we come in?
Yeah, I'd like you to meet my family. They'll probably be over here quite a bit. This is Hercules. This is Samson. And this is Goober.
Tell them about the mistake, Rachel.
Thor, I made a terrible mistake. I rented you the duplex, and I forgot to kill him.
What she means is you'll have to move out.
I don't want to move. We're all moved in.
Oh, well, there you have it. Let's go, Doctor.
You've got to get him out of here.
But he doesn't want to go.
Did I mention that Nurse Betty once ate a human heart on a dare?
What am I supposed supposed to do?
Evict him. Haven't you ever evicted anybody before?
No, they all just died.
Well, they can't have all just died.
Yeah, all.
Everybody who's ever lived here has died?
Well, not everyone. Yeah, everyone. You see, I always run into elderly people. Mr. Davis and Mrs. Hardy. Oh, and those 90-year-old identical twins. That was sad. They forgot which one was which, and the wrong one climbed into the iron lung.
Oh, I hate death. It's so...
I'm pumped.
Yeah.
Tell them about your last tenant, Rachel.
Oh, yeah, well, you mean Mrs. McKelvey? Yeah, well, she choked on a cherry pit, and she died right here.
Right there?
Well, no, actually, she choked here. She dropped dead right there.
Let's go, guys. I'm moving.
There, you ruined my life. You happy? Now give me that check and 2 forms of ID.
You were kidding about all those people, weren't you? I mean, well, everyone who's lived here didn't really die, did they?
Dead as posts.
Don't you find that a little strange?
What's so strange? You live, you die. You're a doctor. You know about death. Hell, you probably killed half the people in this town.
Well, yeah. Well, you seem to be doing a pretty good job killing off the other half. Why did you buy this place, anyway?
I didn't buy it. I inherited it from my mom and dad. They lived here for years. Until they died. Well, even up until the end, my father said he could always hear the ghosts of tenants past wail and moan and bitch about the carpeting. Well, see you in the morning, maybe.
I'm not scared. I'm a doctor. Doctors aren't afraid of anything. Except lawyers. Finally, my own place.